Mia?
Okay.
I remember.
I wanna make sure I have.
I remember her from last year. Hey, Mia.
That's
Good to see ya.
It's very dove-like.
Very good, like.
So it's can you tell us a little bit about
Speak up.
No,
Thank
I
you.
hear you.
Yeah. There's only like 12 of us in here now, and I'm really echoing, so I need your help.
Like use her voice.
Since all of the microphones have left for the horse show.
I never needed a microphone.
I don't either. So.
Okay, so we named Mia because we thought she was a girl, but she's actually a boy because we found out that she had babies now. But ringneck doves, they live for about 15, 16 years. They usually come from Africa, and well, Mia, she has been with us for about 5 years now, and she's got out once during fair, so yeah. But we still have her, so that's fine. She'll roam around the house when I give her time, which is never, but
how do you take care of her?
we feed her with either bird feed or chicken feed, snack feed, and then we give her seeds.
Is there anything else you want to tell us about her?
You can tell a boy from a girl by, like, a boy would have like a bluer head, and then a girl would have a tanner head and a crown on the tip of the head. So.
Well, there you go.
Trying to make eye contact. I saw him. Yeah. So did it fly from Africa? Because that's a long flight.
Oh no, we got it from an auction. So.
Oh yeah, the one in Fremont.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Did they come back like pigeons?
Like, could
Like,
you
did
put
Could you like let her him loose?
and send him to my house and then go back?
We'll come back.
We don't know, but
Wanna
during
try
the
it?
one fair, no.
Okay.
One fair, she got out and she came back. Well, she was under a car, so we got her back. So.
Do I give ribbons?
You can, I guess. And this is why we had the small pet show of the cat show in the 15th area now. Because I didn't know.
Because
we
it's
lost
Jason's
the-
fault?
No, we lost the cat.
We lost the
She
cat,
never came
too.
back.
Who did?
It was Josie. Josie
Neighbors.
Remember Jada was here tonight? Yeah.
It was Jacob's.
The cat never came back.
We looked for it
There's been
several
sightings.
times, but after fair we even shut down, yeah.
I felt better when she said it was an outdoor farm cat. I'm like, let's just.
Yeah, that does make you feel better, yeah.
Next up. The hardest part about my job as the small pet superintendent
Keeping track.
is Megan and Mason, just kidding. It's about the things that come up that I have not experienced. As in this something that's got scales. Is it scaly?
Oh, there he is. I was like, you don't have it. You didn't.
It's
show
just
it. Where are you?
all right. So she's got this necklace on that is a gecko.
Can you
And
tell
is-
us a little bit about it?
Boy or girl?
Boy.
How do you know?
Sorry, Carmen.
Right there.
Oh
You knew Megan would answer that.
You asked for that.
gosh! I have the best shows ever.
How do you How do you take care of it?
He lives in the cage with rocks. And I feed him every other day. 6 to 8 more.
What's his name?
Louie.
Louie.
My mom spelled it wrong. So I had to change my write up to make it the way she spelled mine. She spelled it wrong.
I did not spell it long.
Yes, you
So-
did.
So are you saying that your mother did your write up for you?
No, she entered his name wrong. I
Mhm.
did my write up. And then she said, that's not how I put his name in. I said, I can put it in there.
She gave me papaya and she had it spelled Lewi.
That's how I
That's
spell
not
it.
Louis. That's not how you spell it.
Yes, Sure it is.
He's special.
That's a solid argument.
So I had to go in and change it.
Louis the gecko lizard. No.
Now you can tell
Over
me.
there.
Where did you get it?
There.
I got him from my cousin. A year ago today.
His birthday?
Your mom's birthday. It's his birthday.
Gotcha day.
Gotcha day.
Did you say how old he is?
He's, I think she said like 4 or 5.
4 or 5.
She didn't have that.
That's very interesting.
They live about 15, 20 years.
If that thing comes off, we don't.
Awesome.
We will see. That old lady's name.
I will give you
Huh?
purple.
Hey, Megan. Was it,
No, he's very dry.
He's
very
not
dry
shiny
and
at all.
pumpy. He's dry and pumpy.
Alrighty.
And he's just hanging out. He won't wet on your shirt.
Nathaniel, are you ready? You wanna bring all your little dudes up at one time?
Okay, Nathaniel, I don't know what we're doing.
Allison. Allison.
You need her? Or you want me? Oh,
I was gonna give her a number. Did you bring it? Oh, man. Oh, boy.
You okay?
Nope.
Those things you want. I don't like
I don't think they like those eyes. People love.
Alright.
Can you tell us about
So
You're right on.
these are the two
Perfect, yeah.
albino African cloud frogs. They mainly live in eastern, southern, and western Africa. And the bigger one is the female, and the smaller one is the male. The lifespan is about 15 years, although they can live up to 25 years if they're taken good care of. Females are about 4 to 5 inches long, and males are about 2 to 3 inches long. The invasive, you can find them as invasive species in Chile, France, United Kingdom, Italy, Portugal, and parts of the US. The main diet consists of small fish, little water creatures, and bloodworms tubes, which is what I feed them. So this one right here in the smaller tank, I know it's hard to see, but I have 2 tadpoles and 1 frog. They actually mated about 6 months ago, and these are the babies from it. They can get pretty big, so they're gonna end up growing up and turning into these. So now we're talk about the mating. The males look for the mate by producing a clicking noise. If the female accepts, they will make a rapping sound. And if the female rejects, it'll be a slow ticking sound. They are sexually mature in about 10 to 12 months. And they mate in early spring and midsummer. And I have these in about March. And they like stagnant water, which is where they reproduce and live best. Now, some facts about them. It was the African cloud frog was the first vertebrate that was cloned in a lab. And if the pond dries up, they can burrow down and live in the mud for up to a year.
how often do you have to like change the water?
I do it about monthly. That's ideal, and they like it.
Awesome.
And then, yeah, these are the children.
So are you going to get them their own tank or are you going to put them in?
When they get big enough, I'm gonna put them in, because if I put them in right now, they eat almost anything that moves. That even if they can't fit in their mouth, they'll eat it. like they bite your fingers sometimes. So if I put them in there now, they'll be gone within like half an hour.
Alright, what about this guy?
This is my axolotl. He's basically, yep, it's an aquatic salamander, so it's an amphibian. It lives pretty much its whole life underwater. And it also starts as a tadpole, just like those ones. The average lifespan is about 15 to 20 years. And they are found mainly in central Mexico.
How did you get all of these?
So this one, the big one, I got the female first. She's about 3 years old. I got her at a pet store in Council Bluffs. And then about 2 years ago, I got this one at the same pet store in Council Bluffs because I figured she was getting lonely.
Awesome. Good job.
Nathaniel, on your salamander, those fuzzy little furry things that I can see flipping around in there?
Yep.
Is that its ears?
Those are its gills. It's what it breathes out of.
The little things are going up and down.
Yeah, it's what it's breathing out
Yeah,
of.
so not their ears. Jenny.
I
I was asking for a friend on that one. Nathaniel?
I was gonna ask if they eat their babies, and he answered that right away.
So this one, it eats the same as those that eat, it eats frozen bloodworm cubes, and I feed them about every other day. And I actually had 2 axolotls, and I originally, when I only had the one frog, I put the axolotls in with the frog, but he got aggressive and killed the axolotl, so I had to separate the tanks, and that's when I thought about getting him replaced. Yeah. It does.
Circle of life, my friend. Circle of life.
Yeah.
Nathaniel, I just want to tell you how proud I am of you. I remember you were one of my first exhibitors that came up through the Small Pets and through the Cloverbud Pet Show with all of your frogs and your salamanders, and you have developed exponentially on your presentation skills and your knowledge on your animals. So I'm very, 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 very proud of you, buddy.
Thank you.
Keep up the good work.
And I'm going to give you 5 purples.
Carlin, one more.
Three, 2, and then 1.
Sometimes I can't add. Nathaniel.
That's
No, I didn't see that one.
I was just so proud of you bringing them every year. Good job. I'll be available for you. Kill it.
Just eat another one.
Alright, tell us about.
Hi, my name is Kaylin Cooper Connelson. I'm from the Club Freedom 4-H'ers and I'm 14. And this is my chinchilla Roy. He is a buck, meaning boy. The female would be a doe. He is 6 years old. Chinchillas normally live to 12.
Always has to be one, you know?
He's the color black.
Sorry, that was my fault. I'm sorry.
How do you take care of them?
He's a house pet, so every time he gets dirty, he has like a pickle jar and you put dust in it and he rolls around in it and it just makes him clean. It's kind of like what chickens do with dirt. And you have to clean up their ears just so they don't get mites.
How long have you had him?
Where'd you get him?
We got him from a friend.
I'm terrible.
How long have you had him?
Like 3 years.
3 years. Does he stay that size or?
Yeah, he's full grown.
Okay.
Chinchillas used to be on the extinct list because people used to use their fur to make fuzzy coats. But then that became illegal, and they're not on the extinct list anymore. They're from India.
Awesome.
From India, really? I thought they would be like from Brazil or something.
Is it ever escaped on them? Quit, have they? Nobody wants to go?
Pretty fast.
You do?
I'm gonna give you a purple. Good job.
Jacob! Jacob,
What?
you can come on the other side of the
Yep,
table.
you can. All right, what do we got here?
A Gorgano bearded dragon.
How do you take care of it?
Well, I usually give him water and feed.
What do you feed it?
Crickets, lettuce, fruits and vegetables. Usually bearded dragon products sometimes.
What is its name?
Tank.
How long have you had it?
A month.
A month? Okay. So, does it stay in like a cage or a tank?
A tank.
A tank, okay. What is something that you've learned about him?
He's usually very active and
He likes to run around?
yeah.
Yeah. Awesome.
Does he like it when it's hot or when it's cold?
He usually prefers when it's hot.
Why is he staring at me?
No.
Huh?
Come on, Mike.
See, now, oh God, okay, that's enough.
Does it stay that size or does it get bigger?
You can usually get bigger within a box. Well, I don't really know how big it can get, but the biggest is probably like this big.
That big?
Oh, see, thank you. I was like, hello. Ellen.
Is there anything else you'd like to tell us about him?
Well, usually lives up to 10, 15 years with proper care.
Jace, does he? Does he shed his skin, or why is the tip of his tail darker than the rest of him?
Well, he usually sheds, but I'm not sure if that's pop. I really don't know if that's common or not. I really don't know.
Is that just what color he is?
Yeah, that's usually the color of what he is.
Okay,
What about the table color? You have to catch it.
right. We can have no accidents. But not sure for that.
Jacob, be ready to catch it.
Are you done? Oh, God.
Oh,
Oh, boy, oh, boy.
Oh.
Alright.
Okay. Stay still.
I'm gonna get you into a blue. Good job.
He's like.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
It'll be hard to catch.
Hey, calm down.
It's okay, little buddy.
Hey, little buddy.
Thank you.
Jackie.
Carly, you
What do we got here?
We have a black.
How long have you had it?
Like 1 year.
1 year. How do you take care of it?
I feed it goldfish.
Goldfish food. Okay. Do you have to change the water a lot, or
Now we have a filter.
you have a filter? Okay. Did you get it when it was little, or was it that size?
Is that size?
It was that size. Okay. Does it get much bigger?
No.
Just stays that size?
Yeah.
Did you get to pick it out?
No.
No.
Got it at an auction.
Oh, at an auction. Very cool. Is there anything else that you'd like to tell us about your fish?
Well, they can have a lifespan to 10 to 20 years, and they can get to 6 to 8 inches, and they are not ordinary goldfish. They live in a group called the fancy fish, and yeah, that's it.
Awesome. Can you remind me its name?
Buddy.
Buddy. I like it. Why'd you name it Buddy?
Because it was mostly my friend and my family.
Very cool. Awesome. I'm gonna give you and Buddy a purple. Good job. I'm not impressed with the biggest fish.
That's super impressive.
I get it
Yeah.
sploosh out the back
Hard to
end.
travel with.
Let's see, who's next? Mason. Oh, mine's turtle, I can run faster than him. Don't ruin it for me. Don't ruin it for me. Oh, boy.
Alright, tell us about it.
This is George. He's a Russian tortoise. He lives in an enclosure that's I believe uh, 4 feet by 3 feet, I believe.
Okay.
And feeds on romaine lettuce. For the most part, he would eat other things, but he tends to be picky.
So he's a picky eater.
He'll occasionally eat strawberries and apples. He's I believe when we got him, from the time we got him, he's about 3, 4-ish, I forget.
Did you just get him, or have you had him for quite a while?
Yeah, we've had him for quite a while.
So he just grew up for 40, like that's about 40-ish years.
40 years. Does he move really fast or slow? Has he ever escaped?
Yeah.
Tell the story of his escape.
Alright, I gotta know this story.
One time I believe I went on the field of in front yard, I wasn't paying attention and eventually got away and it took a while, like maybe a couple of weeks before fires I believe and we were contacted I was found on a door one step up like a stairwell to a house.
Oh wow. Was that house far away or pretty close?
Down the street.
Wow, yeah, quite the journey. Does he like the car?
I don't know. Usually would go leave himself a lot, but like this time around
Is there anything else you'd like to share?
I don't think so.
Good job. Blue or purple? Good job.
Mason, George is gonna be attending the Small Pet Show long after all of us are.
Sorry.
So, he's probably the longest living animal. Yeah.
Ellison?
Oh man, it's scratching.
What is
What do
it?
we got?
I think it's
My name is Ellison, and this is Easy, a hedgehog. She's a four-toed hedgehog. She comes from Africa, and they're also called pygmy hedgehogs, like pygmy African hedgehogs. And their scientific name is actually an urchin. And they are very, very fun because they're very cute. And Beezy also likes to spike up when she is scared. So yeah, she'll probably do that because she's like her other people. Come here, Beezy, it's okay. But she really likes mealworms. It's very hilarious because she chomps them like it's very, very fun.
How many does she eat?
I usually give her like 5 mealworms just because I don't want to like give her too many mealworms. About if you want to give her mealworms, then you should at least give her 5. Come here, Juicy. You're gonna be starved. Can you just hop out of the bed like that? I'll feed you mealworms. Yes. You just Can you come out of the bed? Okay, thank you. Thank you. I would pay you a mealworm now. But so she is. If you scare her, she will actually, her eyes will pop out. Yes, they get, they
For
get
real.
scared too much, eyes will pop out. So, yeah, owning a hedgehog is, you gotta have like,
Everybody needs a talent.
Yeah.
Has she ever escaped?
no,
No.
hedgehogs really, you can just walk upon it super easily, but by giving them mealworms.
How long have you had her?
I have owned her for about a full year, but she is 2 years old. I got her from a friend, and she was free because they couldn't own the hedgehog because they already had like so many pets, so they gave us her. But
Does she stay in this box or where do you keep her?
I actually have a like, it's more so like a. I'd say it's like a chinchilla cage,
Okay.
but it's pretty, like, it's like a for a baby rabbit, but I keep her in that, and she has a green meal and an orange little dish, and she eats out of that dish, and she has a little, as you can see, a little red sleeping bag. And yeah, I feed her hedgehog food, two teaspoons at nighttime because that's the only time she'll eat food, or else she just forgets about her food that she has.
She forgets about it? What is something that you've learned about hedgehogs?
That they're very fun pets, and that they're an easy pet to take care of, but they're not very high maintenance pets, and they're very sweet. They can connect with you. Yes.
Do you have to clean our cage a lot?
Yes, and if her wheel gets dirty, I clean that necessarily. Come here, Susie. I have to show you to everybody. Here's the lever view. We want to see you. Okay, baby, don't run off the table. Easy. And yeah. So.
I'm gonna give you purple.
Thank you.
Would you like the hydrogen sleeping bag?
Yes.
Yes. Do you want our tea?
Jolene?
All right. What do we got here?
Hi, my name is Ryan Cook, and I have an English Angora book. And he is, he's 1 year old, and he was born on September 10th, 2019.
What is its name? Dexter. Why did you name it Dexter?
Well, we just like the name Dexter. Yeah.
You just like the name? Awesome. How do you take care of Dexter?
We give him, we have to brush him like maybe 3 times a week.
3 times a
And we like pet him because sometimes he has extra hair on him after brushing.
Does he shed a lot?
When you're petting him, yeah, but like in his cage, no, that's not that much. And he has to change his litter, get the litter up. And his litter box trim. And we have to trim his nose, that's really hard because he likes to
Oh,
kick.
you have to have some help with that. Yeah.
And then his favorite Emily, baby play.
Which one's his favorite? This one or this one?
He likes to put that one in the water bucket.
In his water.
Yeah. Food, which is a rabbit food, and he likes to eat eggs. And he likes drinking water, but he likes to eat more. And then his papaya, and then doing a potato thingy. And then that papaya is good for the health of your skin. And these are his head and the earlobes.
Awesome.
And then
ever let him out of his cage?
Yeah, sometimes. But he likes to sit in his cage in the corner and or to towards the wall. Because he doesn't like to.
This is food.
Banana thingies, but we don't have to give him carrots because it's just giving him a candy bar.
Carrots are candy bars.
Yeah. And a lot of
Didn't know that.
yeah, then more questions.
I'm going to give you a purple. Good job. So I was. What?
This way would be.
Yeah, I know. It's tough. So our reserve champion is gonna be Jolene with her rabbit. And then our grand champion is gonna be Nathaniel with his frogs.
All right, that is it for another thrilling small pet show. I'm glad none of them escaped or wound up getting eaten by Nathaniel's frogs. So thank you all for coming.
Tell your friends to bring their pets because this is one of the biggest small pet shows that we've had in a long time. It's really exciting to see lots of different variety of small pets because it's a great 4-H project. So tell your friends to bring their pets.
I look forward to seeing George next year.
I think this is the most we've ever had.
Yeah.